Welcome everyone to this webinar. My name is Randy Lizotte. I am a peer advocate and peer educator at Northwestern Counseling Service and Support Services. I am also on the board of directors for Green Mountain Self-Advocates and current current president.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for coming to this webinar. My name is Sydnee Boyd. I also work at Northwestern Counseling and Support Services with Randy. I'm a team leader in developmental services, and I'm also one of the advisors for the Next Step Self-Advocate Group, which is our local peer-managed group in Franklin and Grand Isle County.
Today's webinar is titled Look Through Our Eyes. This is a training to explain what it is like to live with a disability, what it's like to walk in my shoes every day, and how people with disabilities care about the same things as other people care about. We all want to live happy lives with good relationships, have friends and love and happiness, good health, good jobs, and to be involved in our communities. We teach this training to providers who support people with disabilities. The information teaches providers how to empower people and not take away their control, but rather help them make their own decisions about their lives.
So we hope that this training will help those of you who are still in high school. It's important that students learn to be their own self-advocates. What does this mean to be a self-advocate? It means learning to speak up for yourself and have more of a say about how you want to live your life. After all, it's your life. So we're joined today by a panel of peer educators with disabilities who usually do this training for staff and families and self-advocates all through Vermont. And usually we have a live audience, and the peer educators do a lot of activities and role-playing. But due to the technical format of this webinar, we won't be able to have the live conversations with the audience. We still hope the training is going to give you some tips on how to speak up for yourself.
Like Sid said, we have modified this training due to the technical format. So our panel of peer educators are here today, and they have asked me to share their names, their stories, their successes, and why this training is important to them. It might give you an idea of how far they have come. They understand what it's like to have a disability and the challenges you face. And we want you to understand the importance of speaking up for yourself. Learn to be a self-advocate so that you can talk about your hopes and dreams and what you want to do with your life. First, a little more about myself. In addition to working at Northwestern Counseling, I have been married for a little over a year now. It was a long journey getting there, but we did it. We live in downtown St. Albans in an apartment. My wife and I are very active in the self-advocacy movement. We do trainings all over Vermont and even in other parts of the country. This training is important to me because I am a firm believer in the principle, nothing about us without us. I think that's pretty self-explanatory, but we'll explain it more later. James is here today, and one of the peer educators for this training. James received an A+ certification in computer repair. He has several jobs. He has his driver's license and a car. He learned how to drive a standard, and he thinks that's pretty cool, pretty impressive. James said that he's had some pretty good people in his life who have helped him become independent. He feels he was respected. This training is important to James because he wants people to learn that respect is the most important thing. John is our second peer educator. He's a huge fan of the New England sports teams, the Patriots, the Red Sox, the Bruins, and the Celtics. John was told in high school he would never be able to go to college. In 2013, John graduated from the Think College program at Johnson State College. He now works as a radio DJ in Burlington at 105.9 FM The Radiator. John feels that learning to be a self-advocate is important. He says that when parents and teachers are having all of these meetings about you, you must take part in all of these decisions that you are being that are being made. It's your goals and dreams they are talking about. You must have your say. Megan wants to share that she loves snowmobiling. She drives her own snowmobile. She's very proud of that. She is now her own guardian. It took a lot to convince her parents, but she finally reached her goal. She went to self advocacy conferences and got information on how to be her own guardian. She wants people to know that just because you have a disability doesn't mean you can't learn things and be more independent. People need to be patient and just give you a chance, even if it takes time. Jennifer got her driver's license and bought her own car. It took a lot of planning and learning how to save money. She has 3 jobs. She has a great boyfriend, and she is really proud because she just moved into her own apartment. No one ever thought she could do any of that, but she proved them wrong. Jennifer wants people to know that they need to help you with your goals. The best way to do this is to start out by really listening to you and help you come up with a plan. Heather is our last peer educator. She received an Honor Society award from Vermont Adult Learning. She lives with her fiance. She's trying to get her learner's permit. She feels it's okay to have a disability. Let us, be as independent as possible. If we need help, we will ask for it. Don't be so overprotective. And on on a separate note, she's not with us today.
Heather had a big part in developing this training due to the weather conditions on the road coming down here today. She wasn't able to make it. So why do we do this training? The training is designed to teach how disabilities can affect the lives of people and to raise awareness of the subtle ways that control is often taken away from people. Teach the principle nothing about us without us, and Randy said he would talk a little bit more about that later. And promote the importance of self-advocacy, teaching you how to speak up for yourself.
What does this mean? Nothing about us without us. When people like parents and caseworkers and teachers and staff are talking about our future, we need to be a part of the conversation. We need to be heard. If people are making decisions about me, they better make darn sure that I get the final say. If you are having a meeting about me, I want to invite people too. My friends and family know me best and can help me speak up about my goals. Sometimes we feel like we're the Sometimes we feel like we're the only one who has a disability. Sometimes we feel like we don't fit into the world or even our own communities. We want to feel like we belong to society. We are here and we do all the things that everyone else does. We work, we do sports, we fall in love, we have hobbies and have families and most much more. How we are all different. Help us lighten the heavy load we carry every day. This is better known as the rock exercise activity. Pictures, Picture this: when we do the training, we bring in a really heavy backpack filled with tons of rocks. Each rock has a tag on it that is written by a self-advocate with a disability. When we ask the audience to pass around the heavy bag and take a rock out and read the statement, the bag gets lighter and lighter. Every time a rock is taken out and someone reads the tag, what's the message here? Well, the message is that it's really hard to live with a disability. We want people to learn what it's like to walk in our shoes. But our load gets lighter when we share our experiences. We hope people come we hope people become more understanding. We want them to understand all the challenges we face. Our rocks today were written by our about our high school experiences. I'm going to pass the microphone to several of our panelists, John, Jennifer, and James, and they are going to read the rock statements. If you have if you have any good ideas for us to add to our collection, maybe you can contact us. We would love to add more.
Hi, I'm John. Hi, I'm John, and I'm gonna read the first. I'm gonna read the first rock. The whole world knows I have a disability just by looking at me. The second rock is I got bullied in high school about my disability, and no one ever knew. And then the next rock is everyone called me a baby because I could not read. And the fourth rock is when I went to the bathroom, the kids looked at me for the cracks in the stall. And then the next rock goes in school, they put me in a special room. All my classmates were in regular rooms, and I only had one regular class. And then the next rock is I was right in the room at my IEP when everyone was making a decision about my life. Uh, and then the next rock is I show my emotions or tell people how I feel, and they give me more meds. And then the next rock goes, they told me I could never go to college. Why not? I have dreams too. The next rock goes, I want to meet someone special, but and maybe have a family someday. And the next rock is I stutter and people just answer for me. I just need time to answer. And then second to last rock is they kept me back in school and I didn't get to graduate with my friends. And the last rock is I have space issues and don't know who to talk to. And now I'm going to pass the mic over to Jennifer.
Hi, my name is Jennifer and I'm going to read the first rock. I spent all my time with my mom because I didn't have any friends. And I'm going to read the next rock. I may be in special ed, but why should I miss out on the fun activities that seniors get to do, like seniors skip day? The next rock. I like this girl and text her a lot. People say this is not okay. Then tell me how to act. Next rock. Some of the people who have worked with me have been like another parent. I don't need another parent. The next rock. I want to have sex, but no one will talk to me about it or give me information. I don't want to get pregnant. The next rock. Don't pat me on the head like I'm a child. I'm in high school now. I'm going to read the next one. I'm a unique person, but I don't like being called special just because I need more help in school than others. Next rock. I made mistakes in the past, it is true, and I've learned some things from my mistakes, but I never get another chance. The next rock. Getting job skills was important, but I didn't learn enough independent living skills. I got out of school and couldn't do anything but sit home. And the last one, I am 20 years old and I'm still being told what to eat and what time to go to bed. And I'm going to pass it on to James.
Hi, I'm James. I'm going to start reading the next set of rocks. First one is, I wasn't allowed to decide my classes. The next one, I had lots of anxiety issues that caused behavior problems. I got labeled as a problem. I just wish people could have helped me to cope with my stress. Next one, I wasn't allowed to participate in the theater program or band or play sports because of my disability. The next one, I am deaf, so if you are going to work with me, please learn how to sign. The next one, I don't like being labeled as a one-on-one. It's embarrassing. Next one, my teachers don't challenge me. I may have a disability, but I still want to learn new things. And the next one, whispering about me. I can still hear you whether or not I am able to tell you with words. The next one is, I have my own way of doing things, so why do people tell me to do things their way? And the last one is, it's easy for parents and teachers to speak for kids. I know you care, but then when we get used to it and we never learn to make our own decisions. By the time we leave high school, we are unmotivated and dependent on everyone. We wind up living our lives the way everyone else wants us to. And now I'm going to hand it over to Randy.
So do any of these rocks sound familiar to you? Sometimes it's good to know that other people feel the same way that you do. You are definitely not alone. If you have some new ideas, we would love to add your comments to our rock collection. Mythbusters. I can learn to do the same things that you can do. We usually do Mythbusters as a game. When we do the trainings, it's kind of like Family Feud. We have two teams and they have to guess all of the things that people would think that you absolutely cannot do just because you have a disability. But with information and resources and the right support, you can learn to do just about anything. Here's our list of myths that people believe you cannot do if you have a disability. We've proved them We've proved everyone wrong. Read. Mythbusters. People with disabilities can't read, live on their own, get a job, nothing like a paycheck, get married, the old ball and chain, have a pet, roll over, Fido, have sex, hey baby, have a bank account, cha-ching, vote, Randy Lizotte for governor, drink booze, thank God it's Friday. Mythbusters. People with disabilities can't go to college. Think college rules. Get a driver's license. Love my wheels. People with disabilities can't be LGBTQ. Hunt. Got myself a full pointer. Have kids. It's your turn to change the diapers, dear. Be their own guardian. Play competitive sports. Touchdown. People with disabilities can't fly on a plane. Grieve for loved ones. Yes, we can. I will turn the microphone to Megan. She teaches people how to be a self-advocate. She really wants high school students to speak up for themselves. Megan remembers how hard it was being in high school. She understands, so she wants to share her story with you.
Hi everybody, my name is Megan. I have a story to tell you. I've been picked on all my life, and I put a stop to it, and now I tell. Can I start over? Okay, thanks. I have a story to tell you. I've been picked on all my life. I put a stop to it, and now I tell others that they can too. When I was in high school, I was put into a situation, people calling me names, bullying and harassing me. So I found some people to help me with the bully and the harassment, and I talked to a special teacher that you can trust. Thank you, and you can trust, and the teacher became an advocate. I tell other kids, don't let it go on. When there's a problem, go get some help. I used to just being picked on, and I regret it. Why do people pick on you when they really don't know you? Please put yourself in your place. I'm willing to let high school kids, friends, parents talk to me. I can help you make the right decision. Don't feel like you are alone, because you're not. Just remember, there's someone always here to help you. Thank you for my story.
Empowerment, helping us to take control of our lives. We do an activity at our training where we ask providers to teach and teachers to role play in life situations. One person pretends to have a disability. The other person pretends to be like a staff or someone who works at an agency or a school. kind of uh, kind of like a case manager. The staff helps the person find solutions without controlling them or telling them what to do. They are supposed to help the person get information, not control them. We won't be able to role play with the audience, but Sid and John are going to role play one of the questions. I John will be the person with the disability, and she will be the case manager. This will give you an idea of how we teach providers what to what it takes to best support people with disabilities. So before we start, in the case there are any of you listening who may be a teacher or support person, I have some tips I can give you. If a student asks you a question or asks for help, when asked a question or for help, advice, ask the person ask the person if they have any questions and tell them it's okay to ask. Offer resources where the information can be found. Give the person Get the person involved in the conversation. Avoid yes or no questions. If you don't know the answer, say, I don't know. Now, know that state only the facts, not your opinions or your personal experiences. Avoid controlling statements like, you need to. Didn't I tell you? Describe different options so that the person has choices. Consider involving a peer advocate. Help the person be more accountable for their own decisions. Even though we are only going to do one question, I want to show you the all 6 questions that we do at the training. Heather, who is not here today, was going to read these questions, but I will do it in her place. So, questions for providers role playing. Question number 1. I really care a lot about my boyfriend and girlfriend. Do you think I can have sex with him or her? When did you first start having sex? Question number 2. The teacher says I have to stay in high school for a while. I really want to graduate with my friends. Do you think I'd be able to graduate? Question number 3. I'm having a hard time at work. I don't really get along with my job coach. The job's sometimes boring and the pay isn't really that great. Do you think I should quit my job? Question number 4. At a restaurant looking at a menu. I know I am supposed to be on a diet. I don't know what I want to eat. What do you think I should have? Question number 5. My parents are my guardians and I don't really agree with the decisions they are making about my life. Do you think I can be my own guardian? And the last question is, I have all these team meetings. I want my boyfriend there or girlfriend, and some of my friends, they know me the best. Do you think that they can come? So now I'm going to hand the headset off to John.
Hey Sid, I need to ask you a question. Hey Sid, I need to ask you a question. I'm really upset. The school says I can't graduate and they're making me stay back, but I want to graduate my class. I want to be with all my friends. Do you think I'll be able to graduate this year?
Gee, John, I'm not sure. Do you have any idea why you're even staying back and not graduating? I mean, has anybody told you why?
Well, I talked to my mom and dad, and they say I'm not ready to graduate.
What do you think, John? Do you feel you're ready to graduate this year with your friends?
Oh yeah. Oh yes. I feel like I've been in school forever. I want to graduate with my friends and move on with my life. My parents won't let me. My parents won't let me, and even the school says I don't have enough credits.
Boy, I can really understand why you feel so frustrated and pretty disappointed. Why do you think your parents don't want you to graduate? Do you have any idea?
Well, my parents say that they're worried about me. You know, they don't think I'm ready to get a job and live on my own. They really don't think I can take care of myself.
You know, John, your parents are probably really scared because they love you and care about you so much. I'm just going to take a guess that they're just looking out for you and they want to protect you. That's just how parents are. But we could talk to them and let's find out what their concerns are. If they think you need to learn more independent living skills, maybe the school would be able to help out a little bit. Might as well have the conversation.
But the school says the school even said I don't even have enough credits. What am I supposed to do about the credits I'm missing?
How about we try and set up a meeting with your guidance counselor and your parents? We'll just get everybody to the table. We'll find out what your parents, want the school to do to better prepare you. They can teach you life skills in the community, like how to be safe. I would imagine that's a big concern of your parents. Taking the bus, getting around town, or even how to have a bank account and budget your own money, and then go shop for groceries, and then cook safely in the kitchen. Even how to have healthy relationships, because I bet that's real important to your parents. And then we can talk to the guidance counselor. They know what classes you need to graduate. You could take summer school classes to make up for the credits you're even missing. And so even though graduation comes before the summer school session, we can ask your guidance counselor if you can still walk with your friends for the graduation ceremony. Lots of students do this. And then after you pass your summer school classes, you might have enough credits to graduate, and then the school can give you your high school diploma.
Wow, that would be so awesome. I really want to be with my friends for graduation. Can you help me set up a meeting with my parents and the guidance counselor?
Well, of course, let's do it.
So, in closing, here's our last message that we would want everyone to know. We become stronger people all the time. We want to show people our abilities and our talents. We enjoy helping others and look for ways to help our community. So, if you have if you want more information about this training, please contact us at email address or phone number on this slide.
So thanks so much, everybody, for listening to the webinar. It was really great being here. And special thanks to the Vermont Family Network for inviting us to do this webinar. Please visit Vermont Family Network's website at vermontfamilynetwork.org. You can find helpful resources, upcoming webinars, and other workshops and events. This webinar will be archived along with all of our other webinars and can be viewed on the Vermont Family Network's YouTube channel. If you would like to talk with someone at Vermont Family Network, please call 1-800 800-4005. Have a great day.